What is that, a gopher?
I'm sure that's a badger.
Are you sure?
Oh, well, it looks like a badger. Not an angry badger.
Tonight, what a time to be alive. Just you and I. Just you and I. Only you can put the fire out.
Hello there guys and welcome back to yet another one with us, the Review Bros, one of the most trusted reviewers on the internet today for pre-workout reviews specifically. And today we want to thank Yummy Sports for sending down this angry, apparently pre-workout hardcore formula. What is it, Craig?
Angry badger, as you may have seen. It's not a gopher. We looked a little bit closer and it's a badger.
Hardcore pre-workout formula intensive. Let's see how powerful this angry badger is going to be. Is it going to claw our eyes out?
Not to be confused with the other pre-workout.
Honey badger.
Not that one.
This is from Yummy Sports, and a big thank you to them. And if you could, please do drop comments below if you've tried this pre-workout before, or if you're looking to, do subscribe to the channel. And as you guys know, it really helps us if you do give us a thumbs up on this video for the free information we're going to give. And we're going to give it 3 times a week as a minimum. Let's not keep you guys waiting any longer as we get into the usuals. Let's do it.
Let's go.
We still don't know. I think we got grape, haven't we?
Alright, you ready?
Yeah. Wait, is it rolling?
Yeah.
We're into it.
The day I met you, there was a white substance on your shoe that I mistook for plaster. Yesterday, I saw the same white substance.
Taste and mixability. Some argue the least important segment of our reviews, but we are spending hard-earned money. You know, we're doing the full day shifts for this.
You've got 17.5% in T-bills amortized over the fiscal year.
We want it to at least taste semi-respectable. Comes in 3 different flavours, this product. I can tell you it comes in rainbow treats, it comes in grape, and it comes in the flavour we've got, which we think we know what it is.
Zyklone, which looks like a bombsicle lollipop. We did have to do some Googling. Now, please do remember this is French-Canadian, we believe, so there is some interpretation we're going to have to be doing here.
LMFAO.
Oh, it's not a name.
He's a hacker. He's a Chinese hacker. Lom Fao. He's working for the Koreans, isn't he?
Yeah, we obviously know what grape is, and rainbow treats must be a candy-like flavour. I imagine it's not too dissimilar from this.
Indeed.
Let's see then. Let's do this. We just got all this shit. Is this the mixer bottle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's one of those annoying puppet ones.
Smells fucking banging though.
It does, yeah, I'll give it that. So, 1 full scoop gets you the serving size, and they do claim Yummylicious, and seeing as they're called Yummy Sports,
You would
expect,
hope
yeah.
for yummy things,
Is
wouldn't
it gonna
you?
be a 10?
I've got to say though, guys, it smells very appealing in the air.
Oh,
Very,
yeah.
very nice.
Don't even smell pre-worky, does it?
We've used this about 9 times each now. Just unlimited times.
We've been living off this for the last 3 months. Oh shit.
Not in time. People must think we're literally on one a day.
I know. They're like, the days don't add up with how often you're taking these fucking fruits.
It's like 9 days a week, 10 days a week. The powders are in the containers, and I can say there's not too much in the way of colouring. Maybe
Yeah,
none. I don't know. Mild. Let's see how this one shades. I won't leave you hanging. We do have some swirlability going on. We have a little bit of froth in there, nothing extreme. We do have stuff on the bottom though. Look at that.
Yeah, we do.
We do, and we didn't expect to do.
It's not even a pumpy sort of pre, is it really?
No, show on the bottom of yours.
What is in the bottom there?
Yeah, we have seen better. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not that much of a wimp when it concerns that. You kind of just go like that at the very bottom and just get it down, don't you?
Taste is more important than mixability in our eyes.
In our honest truth opinion.
Let's see how it goes. Is it yummy?
Does smell good. Oh, oh.
Well, it's really
That's
sour.
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 That's got a kick to it.
More than I thought it would.
Mm.
Lemonade-y undertone. Lolly kind of souriness.
Definitely needed more water, didn't we?
Yeah, I'd argue the same. It does say 250ml, so we probably weren't far off.
I mean, it's alright. Yeah, it would have been better with more water. It's very strong.
Yeah.
There's a lot of flavouring in this.
There's no chemical undertones, mind you. There's no chalkiness or horribleness to it.
No, it's just a kick in the tongue, isn't it? Really, and it is very sour.
Yeah.
Tart.
Yeah. So if you're one of those tarts that love sour things, then you're going to be laughing.
But it gives you quite a dry mouth after.
Yeah. Like the cotton mouth in Me, Myself, and Irene.
Track me down for what?
Agent bullshit.
Yeah. I don't know what to give it. Because it is.
It is a tricky one, isn't it? It's not bad.
No, it's not
It's just a
bad,
bit
guys.
Strange and powerful. Does it taste like a Zyklone? That's the question we have to
I
answer.
don't think it tastes like a Zyklone. or it don't taste like a bombsicle to me. It tastes more like a fruity candy.
Yeah.
But it's good. I mean, let's do a 3, 2, 1 on the old out of 10 score.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1,
8 out of
7.5. Yeah.
We'll go down to yours because it didn't mix that well, did it?
No.
Below average mixability, but you know, you won't struggle drinking.
Yeah, it's good.
7.5 out of 10 on this day.
Yeah.
Price time, and you're going to head over to yummysport.com where you'll find this 40/20 serving tub using our discount code ReviewBros15 for £27.32
For the tub. That code works on any of the Yummy Sports products, so do use and abuse it. What I'll tell you is, obviously knocking that 15% off, when we work out the divided bits from this product, 20 servings, I can tell you it comes in £1.36 per go. Now, you know we have a consistent scale here at Review Bros, compares pre-workouts from across the entire globe, and this slips in
That's what she said.
at a 5.5 out of 10. So, you know what, I could argue that's pretty much average for today's caliber of pre-workouts. What do you guys think? 5.5 today.
It's label time, god damn it.
Let's get through this beast.
And I think for legality reasons, they've said this is the half a scoop, you know, dosages you're going to see on the screen, but I'll double it because you should be taking a full scoop as per the instructions.
Quick maths
Here
coming
we go.
in.
Quick
Come on.
math. So, first of all, it's going to annoy you OCD people because the dosages are not in order of size.
Yeah, that's the
That's triggering. But anyway, it's 15 grams per the full scoop. First up is betaine hydrochloride at 2 grams.
which we know is good for endurance, pumps, power output, strength, jack of all trade, really. Good to see.
Nice. Creatine HCl, 1 gram.
Which is an okay dose of HCl version of creatine. Obviously, a lot of people think, oh, 3 to 5 grams, but that's for the monohydrate version. This one's more bioavailable, and thus the body will intake it at a better rate. So therefore, a gram is okay.
Yeah. And then we move into agmatine at 1 gram.
For pumps, nitric oxide production, blood flow, yes.
Lovely. Then L-tyrosine, 600 milligrams.
Slightly lower than we would like to have seen. I'd like to have seen 1 gram plus, but it's an amino acid responsible for clarity, concentration, and coordination.
Nice. Then we got choline. It doesn't specify what source. It's just like choline, and that is at 500 milligrams.
Which again, I'd like to have seen that one double, but it's going to do the same as the L-tyrosine and give you that, you know, that focus in the gym.
Yeah. Then onto the interesting ingredient, Noble Orchid 500 milligrams.
Is it not orchid?
Orchid.
Orchid, guys.
Orchard.
Yeah. Obviously, if it's noble, then it's, you know, it's done its qualifications. It's been through the rounds, guys.
Yeah.
But it is an exciting ingredient, and what do I mean by that? Well, it's actually another generic word for Dendrobium extract. And in the past, we've seen Dendrobium linked to
To non-speaking.
And in the past, guys, we've seen that link to phenylethylamine, which is type of PEA, which is a neurotransmitter / stimulant with effects that could relate to amphetamines or a similar power version. We did see it in Hypermax Extreme. We've seen it in Black Market Labs Adrenaline. We've seen it in some powerful pre-workouts. So how's it going to come out in this one? We will see.
Ain't nothing but a PEA nut. And then we moved down into theobromine at 250 milligrams.
Which is the ingredient in chocolate that dogs cannot digest, but it's caffeine related, i.e. it will give you some stimulation and energy, but it can also help boost the mood.
Indeed, as chocolate would do for you, just not your dogs. And then we got caffeine at 200 milligrams.
Which is a lower dose than we'd like to have seen in an average pre-workout, but it's still 2 cups worth of coffee. You know, it's going to give you the energy needed for the gym, really.
And then L-theanine, 100 milligrams.
Which is a blanket-like ingredient, as in when you get to the energy, the stimulation, this kind of tapers it off so it doesn't all hit at once and give you the jitters and the nasty effects that caffeine and other stimulants can give.
Ooh. And next up, I just spotted this caffeine citrate, 50 milligrams, so obviously you'd yield half, so it's 25 milligrams of actual caffeine.
Which is a little low, gotta be honest, but it is a faster acting version of caffeine. You know, 10-15 minutes after ingesting the pre-workout, you should get an instant spike of energy.
Yes, indeedy. Then we've got bitter orange at 110 milligrams.
i.e. synephrine, a fat burner that gives some energy via the metabolization rate of fat cells, oxidization, and giving you some energy drive.
How about that then? Then we've got citrulline malate, 6 grams.
Pumps, 6 grams?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
doubling up for the full scooper.
I forget, yeah, it's all at the bottom there because we're not going in this
Yeah,
size order.
it's bizarre.
That's what got me there. But yeah, pumps, work with the agmatine at the beginning there, nitric oxide production and blood flow, good stuff.
Nice. And then finishing off, we have huperzine A at 150 micrograms.
Dubbed the learning chemical for neuron connectivity within the brain, thus focus, concentration, coordination, clarity, concentration, good stuff.
Interesting label, no digestive aid. We do feel like the Noble Orchid is going to be the thing that makes or breaks the intensity of this pre.
Let's see, let's get into it, guys.
Alright, it is officially rolling.
This is the reason you guys are checking in. We move into the most important part of this and any review we've done in the past, and that is the effects of the product. How does it work in real life, in real training, in reality? So we've both used this. Well, I've used it 3 times, you've used it twice actually.
Yeah.
Very consistent pre-workout. Let's start off by ticking that box. Let's move in. So we normally talk about the first ingredient,
beta-alanine, but it's not in there, guys. And you know, straight away we'll admit we would have preferred it in there, but we're going to say that in any pre that don't have it. We like the sense of urgency, especially in pre-workouts such as this that don't have much else kicking in to give you that sense of urgency.
Yeah, we're going to keep this effect section relatively short, relatively sweet. We're always honest, as you guys fully well know, and we don't want to necessarily waste your time beating around the bush. This is a beginner's pre-workout.
Yeah.
There's no way around that. It's not even going to be strong enough for an intermediate user. I can tell you why. There's no beta-alanine, which we would like to, it would have given it an extra point in our honest opinion for a sense of something kicking in, whereas this didn't really ever, on us, we're experienced users of pre-workouts and we do keep a very open mind where it concerns this. So for us, it didn't really touch the sides. It didn't really do a lot for us. And if you put it like this, guys, in terms of caffeine and stimulation ingredients in there, we're only looking at less than an energy drink for stimulation. Between a Monster Red Bull going towards a C4, a Bang, a Raise, one of those fitness energy drinks that have 300 milligrams of caffeine in them.
And therefore, we do not believe it to be hardcore, like it says, and therefore we do not believe the Dendrobium Noble Orchid whatever you call it, to be anything of power.
Anything, no highness, no euphoria. And with that, though, there is the positive that there is no negatives to this pre-workout. I can eat every time we use this. Could have a full meal right now. No appetite suppression, which is for us is a good thing.
No jitters, no upset tummy, you know, none of that nonsense.
Yeah, the only actually, tell a lie, guys. There is one negative, and that for us is this only lasts about an hour. We feel a bit of caffeine. We crash off after that hour, and I think that's going to be a case for anyone that's intermediate or higher. It's not for stim junkies, obviously. When we compare it to other pre-workouts, we think of pre-workouts like C4, the Curse,
maybe Pride,
maybe a bit weaker than that one, probably a bit weaker than Total War. You know, it is a very, very good beginner. And when I say this, guys, I mean this with absolutely no offense at all. I could give this to my girlfriend and she'd be fine with this.
Tastes good, you know, anyone could get on with it.
Any beginner, any, you know, 18-year-old who's just starting out with pre-workouts, fine.
Yeah.
Anyone who needs anything stronger, it's not going to do the job.
And what we will say, though, is the pumps were surprisingly nice. You know, they were on the good end.
They were the best ag spec, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. And, you know, there's not an absolute shitload in here for pumps. I think there's you could claim betaine and creatine to aid with pumps to a degree. But other than that, you've got the citrulline and the agmatine. But, you know, they all do pair up and you do get relatively juicy pumps.
Yeah. And then behind that, obviously, falls that energy and that focus. And that, like I say, they're for this beginner level.
Yeah.
It's very low stimulant. It's going to do the job in the gym. It will.
Don't get us wrong, yeah.
But yeah, it is for that beginner audience or market. So we do have a score in mind, and I think that score has to be a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, smack bang in the middle. Like we say, you know, nothing super extreme, nothing super exciting. There's also no negatives, therefore it doesn't drop below that middle ground scoring.
Yeah, it's not taking away from your training session. Like I said, if it had the addition of beta-alanine, we could be talking 6 out of 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Add a couple more bits here and there, top that caffeine up a little bit, which we could be pushing, again, the 6 to a 6.5, 7, you know. That's where we start wanting to have these additions for a more hardcore pre-workout, as they put it. So yeah, it's for beginners, not even intermediates. That's the honest truth here of the matter.
Quite obviously a daily driver, you know, I'm sure you guys can understand that from what we said. So yeah, pump scoring above average, but energy and focus scoring average or thereabouts, maybe a tad below. So overall we go with that 5.
Yeah. If you've used this one, let us know in the comments below. We actually do have that other pre-workout to review, Angry Unicorn. And is that going to pack more of a punch? Who knows? But we will get into that one very soon. And you know what, guys? As always, we really appreciate you watching along. Please do give us a thumbs up. It helps us more than you probably think. And that pretty much sums it up, doesn't it, guys? So, as always,
stay
stimmed. Take it easy, guys.
Alright, it's rolling. You react and then I'll react with you. We should delay react.
I was thinking why you're not turning. So you do a countdown of 5 in our heads?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tell me when.
3, 2.